The Neighbor Lady and Our Sezual Affair. Part 1. So, some years ago, I started flirting with the lady next door. Her husband worked a lot and she felt neglected, and I was 17 years younger than her. This started in my mid-20s, so what she ended up with was an energetic young boy toy. The way our houses were set up on our street, I could see the subdivision entrance from one of my rooms at my house. A typical day would include talking on and off on the phone while she was at work, and by the end of the week, we were making plans on how to meet up on the weekend or Friday night. I would watch for her car to pull into the subdivision, then I would start my trek across the yard and go through their downstairs basement door. Beyond there I proceed to pile drive her for the next 30 minutes, loading her up with my young spunk, before heading back over to my house. We would get back on the phone while I stood in a window keeping my eye on the entrance of the subdivision. Eventually, I would see his work truck pull in, and I would let her know that he just pulled in, and I knew we had about 3 minutes to get off the phone. We would hang up and she would instantly turn the phone back on and dial a random phone number, and then hang back up in case he decided to hit the radio button to see who she had been talking to. After roughly an hour or so I would get a phone call from her inviting me over for dinner, because at this time, my mother traveled a lot, so the lady next door wondered if I wanted to eat dinner with them, after I already ate her out a while ago. I would head back over and end up sitting at the table across from them, carrying on a conversation with her and her husband, looking him dead in the eye, knowing that my load of cum was still inside his wife. It was just another way for her and I to see each other. As the night wore on, she would head back in the bedroom while he is laying on the couch watching TV and call me one more time to say good night. For our rendezvous on the weekend, since I have to drive right by their house, I had loud exhaust on my car, and I would make it abundantly clear that I was leaving to head into town about 2 hours early before she started getting dressed to go out with the girls. Her and I would meet somewhere in town and stash her car behind a building somewhere, or in the back parking lot of a hotel. She would get in my car, we would stop somewhere and get something to eat, then head back out to my house. Because of my loud exhaust, I had a way of coasting past their house and up my driveway without making any noise that could be heard in their house. I parked my car in the garage, closed the door, and her and I went inside and proceeded to have a massive amount of squirting orgasm sex.